Black magic is the power behind the many supernatural phenomena that are at times witnessed among the lives. Black magic is mostly abused and used to harm people who are in most cases innocent. Most people use the option of black magic to punish and revenge on fellow humans. If you think it's not true, you can do some research about this. People who think it's true take it as a lesson. In this episode, I wanted to share a story about a family I know. They're really well off, with lots of businesses, a big house, and a happy family. They're actually friends with my family. Now, this family had a friend who was secretly jealous of their wealth. He never showed it, but deep down, he resented them. Since they had so much money and success, he suggested that they use black magic to protect themselves. He believed that people were envious of them and might try to harm them with evil intentions. So, he advised them to use black magic as a safety measure for their family. Now, it's normal to feel a bit envious of people who have more wealth than us, but it's important to remember that money isn't the only measure of success or happiness. In fact, studies have shown that money doesn't always bring happiness. Plus, we never really know the full story of someone's financial situation. They could be in debt or have other financial responsibilities that we're not aware of. When we're successful and have a lot of money, it's inevitable that we'll have some enemies who are jealous of our achievements. They might go to great lengths to bring us down. But it's crucial to stay grounded and not let their negativity affect us. The businessman is feeling really insecure after his friend told him about this matter. He's convinced that he needs to take action. So, he decides to ask his friend if he knows anyone who can do some black magic to protect his wealth and family. Unfortunately, his jealous friend tells him that he knows someone, but he'll actually introduce him to a fake black magic practitioner. This so-called practitioner comes to the businessman's house, performs some weird rituals, and then leaves. Little does the businessman know, these rituals are meant to make his family suffer and lose their wealth, just as his friend instructed. After a few months, the family starts experiencing a lot of problems. They go from being a happy family to a sad one. Every day the businessman and his wife argue non-stop. The businessman even starts getting violent towards his wife. On top of that, their kids' education starts deteriorating, and they can't even afford to pay for their school bus anymore. The businessman's business starts going downhill, and he can't even keep up with the monthly payments for his house and cars. The black magic is really taking a toll on the family, both emotionally and financially. Things get so bad that the businessman even gets arrested by the police for domestic violence against his wife. This incident becomes the talk of the town among their neighbors and extended family. A once wealthy businessman is now struggling financially, and all the happiness in their lives seems to have vanished. One of their neighbors pays them a visit and advises the businessman to find a solution for their terrible situation. He suggests that he should seek out a spiritual healer who specializes in dealing with black magic and can provide some guidance or advice on their current predicament. So, after doing some research, the businessman finally finds someone who can help him and his family. He goes to meet the spiritual healer, who tells him that he needs to get rid of all the items he received as protection and throw them into the sea. According to the healer, the businessman's house is filled with negative energy and a dark spirit. This dark spirit's purpose is to make him sick, ruin his business, and bring nothing but negativity into his life because he's consumed by fear. He invites the master to his house to chase away the dark spirit. After performing some rituals, the dark spirit was successfully expelled from the house. However, the dark spirit still needed a place to reside, otherwise it would return to the master who had summoned it. If the dark spirit were to go back to the master, it would have disastrous consequences. Unfortunately, the master found himself in a predicament as he was suffering from a toothache and needed to have the tooth removed. Upon examination by the doctor, it was discovered that his jaw was infected with pus due to bacterial infections. The doctor proceeded to extract the tooth but was unable to completely stop the spread of the bacterial infections. As a result, the master's jaw became filled with pus, making it impossible for him to chew his food. To make matters worse, the infection spread to his tongue, making it difficult for him to eat and speak. Sadly, after a few months, the master passed away. Jealousy arises from feelings of insecurity, strife, envy, bitterness, and an excessive concern for others. It can also stem from desiring something that belongs to someone else, or wanting someone who is already in a relationship. Most people have experienced jealousy at some point in their lives. While a certain level of jealousy can help maintain balance and perspective, uncontrolled jealousy can be harmful and dangerous. If left unchecked, it can completely break a person down. In this particular case, the businessman friend resorted to black magic against the family due to his uncontrollable emotions. I have no information about the friend who requested the dark spirit, as the businessman lost contact with him after the incident and is unsure if he is still alive or not. What are your thoughts on the demise of the master who summoned the dark spirit? Do you believe he deserved it or not? Please share your comments below. Thank you for watching. That's all for today's video. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you have any suggestions and experience related to the content, feel free to leave them in the comments below and join us on this journey.